Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's again Mariam and I'm back with another video. Well, I think this is going to be like the first video for 2023, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what I went through or my experience in 2022 and what I hope 2023 is going to be like. 2022 is the year a lot of things happened to me. In 2022, I cried a whole lot. I faced a lot of challenges. In 2022, my mindset has changed. I honestly don't know where to start from because 2022 was a lot. It was a whole lot. I'll suggest we divide the year 2022 into quarters because it felt like I lived many lives in 2022. So let's start with Q1. I started the year 2022 with high hopes. In January, I resolved that I wasn't going to write any New Year resolution. All I had was themes, and the theme for the year 2022 was gratitude and transformation, vibes and countermeasures. I know it doesn't make any sense to anybody, but I decided not to write any New Year resolution because the year 2021 showed me shege. I still had the conversation with my mom earlier this morning talking about the experience in 2021 down to 2022, and now I'm 2023. It feels like nothing changed. So basically, January I decided that this is what I want to do. I want to live my life. I want to be happy while I was working on a big dream, and January just felt like an amazing month. Aside the fact that it's my birth month because my birthday is 29th of January. I monetized my graphic design skills. I already learned graphic design in 2021. So January I was getting deals, gigs here and there. They call it gigs. I started getting gigs here and there. Was designing for brands and everything was actually moving fine for me. So I was able to afford the things I wanted to get, and I made it a tradition for myself that every Sunday I go to I go on a solo ice cream date, and I get myself a cup of ice cream, so that I did that consistently for 2 months. I used to go with some of my friends. There are days I went with one of my friends. There was the day I went with another friend. So it was really fun. I was buying things I wanted. I romanticized my life generally, basically. You get? I was buying Dove. I was having clear skin. Everything was good. Everything was beautiful for me. Then March came, and March matched. March came with I don't know how to explain it. Everything just went south. The big dream I was working on, I started this in September 2021, and I was expecting a response, and I got a rejection mail on a particular day. That was 4th of March. And as at then, ASU had already started to strike in February 14th, and school already sent us out of school. So it was the day I got home that I got the rejection mail. But this thing was I was thinking, maybe God had a reason for them to send me out of school. That's for me to get to, and I got the rejection. First quarter started on good notes, ended on a bad note. So Q2. Q2 felt like we started in April, do you get? And I put out a video talking about my plans for Q2 in terms of finance, beauty, and I made that video after I already decided to move forward, to put everything behind me and focus on YouTube, because my life was not having a direction at that time. So I just wanted to do something different at that point. I didn't want to feel stuck. I didn't want to feel stagnant. So I made that video, and did I achieve all of those things I said? Nope. I did not achieve any of those. Instead, my lifestyle deteriorated. It moved from 0 to 100. I was just winging it in Q2. Ramadan came. I had Ramadan. I was praying because I felt really hurt from that rejection that I got. And I don't know. My life was just because I had hopes for it. After I had already gone on strike, so I thought I was going to be busy with something, and this thing just did not work out. Whew. In April, I got a hang of YouTube. I was uploading videos. I was getting better, and in May, everything was still fine. But I noticed I was struggling. But I was still trying to push through because that I don't know. As a boss babe that I am, I can't just give up. Do you get? So in June, I did things, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied. And one of the things, or one of the major factors that actually affected me, that made me feel terrible, or made my situation feel terrible, was the fact that I spent so much time on social media. That was my escape from problems around the world, or from depression, from thinking too much. Do you get? That was what I thought. Not only that, social media was coming to add to my problems. Let me explain. This is the situation. I constantly compared my life to every other person's life on social media. And we all know, it is a common knowledge that on social media, people portray what they want you to see. Me, Mariam, I carried my reality, was comparing it to what somebody wanted me to see about their own life. It made matter worse. I'm not going to lie to you. I was struggling with everything. I was trying to create content. I was trying to do this. I wanted to be like this. I wanted to be like that. It just did not work. Q3 came, and I don't know what happened. I would regard Q3 as a month of blessing, a month of self-discovery, or a quarter of self-discovery, because without all of these things that happened in Q3, I will not be where I am today. Let's find out. Before we go right into Q3, I know that you guys might be looking like, what's girl doing? She was somewhere. It looks like she's no longer there. Yeah, you're right. I'm no longer there. I decided to shoot a video outside my room, so I decided to come upstairs. So for Q3, like I said, that was the month my life changed. That was where my mindset actually changed. July was, Q3 started with July, and what I had was Eid. Everything was fun, everything was fine. I was, trying to get with myself. And I had something to look forward to as of July, because July 5th, I launched my baby. That's my biggest win for 2022. My baby, that's Legal Tech Nexus. I have been working on it since March. I had a team called Team. Me and my teammates were. So we made plans. So we've been planning it since March. So we're okay, we're going to launch in July. So June really stressed me. As much as I said that I do not know what I was doing, because I actually blacked out in June. But it was a whole lot for me. It was a whole lot. Planning here and there, securing partnerships, setting up this, that. As a founder, it was a whole lot for me. So July started with okay, good vibes. And immediately we launched LTN. We had our virtual launch party. I don't know what happened again. I started struggling again. Now this time it's not about struggling mentally, it has to do with my health. I started struggling. I was falling sick. I was always tired. I was always getting frustrated. Now small thing, they frustrate me that period. So now July, I now got sick for at the end of July to August. So it's mid-August. That period was me battling for my life. I just wanted to survive. I was always sick. I had this blister here and there. It was just a whole lot. So Now, when it comes to the whole monetization of skills, I felt like if you're alive, you'll be able to monetize your skills. But you're not alive, you cannot monetize jack shit. So then, I don't know. I was just trying to be alive. Then I was still struggling to do a couple of things. I don't know why this generator is making a lot of noise, but I hope you guys can hear me, sha. So I thought my life was already getting interesting until September hit, and September I was like, no, ma'am, you're gonna go into solitude. You're gonna meditate. So I did a lot of retrospection and introspection. So I was all by myself in September. That period was eye-opening, and I discovered myself, and I decided that, oh, this is how I'm going to live my life subsequently. So Q4 was the quarter or the season of going back to school, and my life became meaningful again. Yes, we are back to this position again. So when I said that my life became meaningful again in Q4, that's the last quarter of the year, I mean, we had to go back to school. ASU eventually called us strike in October. I had to go back to school, and I got told to myself, I had school October, November, December was school, tests, exams, and all of that. But at then, I already knew that I was tired of being stagnant. I was tired of being stuck. I reassessed my goals, and I said, this is what I want to do. No more sabotage, no more self-sabotage, no more lack of confidence. We are getting the bag, and that is what I am even here to communicate with you guys on this channel. Inshallah, this channel is going to transform in a beautiful and in the most beautiful and magical way. Inshallah, this channel, this year I'll be documenting my journey in tech, my journey monetizing my skills. I'll be documenting them with you guys. What I'm trying to say is that if I get a job as this, you will see it here. You will see more of a day in my life as a social media manager. Example, and inshallah, at the end of the year, we will all be grateful and be happy, inshallah. So, on a final note, I am a lover of podcasting. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I held on to one thing that somebody said in 2020. What the person said was, when you lose a game, you click on restart. Quitting is losing from the start. Did you get?
Was it in front of me all of this time? And all that was needed to open my eyes. The masterpiece inside my mind without you isn't right. I paint the sky with the memories of you I left behind.